coding skills, somebody who has business management skills, somebody who has accounting skills, somebody who can add value, because they don't want to spend time, training somebody for a job for which there are people who are already trained. So this small niche in Nigeria employment conundrum is where the Knowledge Exchange Center fits in. And today, I think we've graduated over 3,000 young people into the labor market. And the interesting thing about our program is that it also enables young people to be inserted into the economic ecosystem, and I will explain. There are mentors who are business owners that we attach our trainees to, and our trainees also are exposed to live projects. I'm sure when you listen to some of our graduates, you will hear some of the projects they worked on. They are live projects in live organizations. So the training program enables them to leapfrog from the academic environment of the universities to the real life environment that the Nigeria job market is. So I want to use this opportunity to congratulate our trainees, express the deep gratitude of the board and management of KEC to our partners, our mentors, our supporters, the entire ecosystem that has helped us to be where we are today. Next year, KEC is starting a new program, and I'd like to use this opportunity to talk about it a bit. We want to launch what we call the Second Chance Project Support Fund. This will be targeted at ex-convicts. One of the problems in the Nigeria criminal justice system is that once you go to prison, the society stigmatizes you. You can't contest for election, you can't access credit facilities, you probably can't even occupy positions in society. So this is one of the reasons why you have repeat offenders, because when criminals serve their sentences and come out into the society, they find out that the society has essentially excluded them. And so they go back to a life of crime. So we have created a stream in our Knowledge Exchange Center program that will be targeting ex-convicts. We want to integrate them into the society. We want to give them what we call a second chance to be fully and productively integrated into the society. And we are launching this program, which is going to be seeded also. So we're going to launch this program. It's going to be an entrepreneurship bootcamp, but it's also going to contain a seed fund, and we are starting it with 100 million naira next year. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for allowing us to take a bit of your Saturday. I know Saturdays are very busy for everybody, in Lagos especially. We don't take it for granted. And for our graduates, I wish you all the best. And I hope that at the end of this event, you would also have the opportunity to network. Some of the guests that are here are people that will prove useful to you as you navigate your journey of entrepreneurship or productive employment after this phase of your life. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again, and thank you very much for coming here.
Another round of applause for our chairman. Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Incredible work that you are doing at Excel Africa Group. So good to learn of the next big project at Excel Africa through KEC. Fantastic work. And really heartwarming to see that you're already thinking of how you can strategically reintegrate ex-convicts into the society, help them to learn life skills that will position them for success Prayer Group. Thank you so much. Like I said earlier, this program is proudly supported and sponsored by the Lagos State Ministry of Wealth Creations and Employment. I'd like to recognize Madam Berkeley from the Lagos State Ministry of Wealth Creations and Employment. Fantastic. So good to have you here, ma'am. Thank you so much for your all-time support. Thank you very much. Today's event will last for about 3 hours, so we will not take so much of your time. We will have the keynote address. We will also have a very, very important panel session, and of course the official graduation ceremony of GAP 6 graduates. I know that you have been exposed to digital skills, right? So you should be able to go on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and share your experiences from today's event using the hashtag GAP6. Hashtag GAP6. So please go on social media and tweet about this experience, about this event, using the hashtag GAP6. I'm aware that many of the participants have not met themselves physically before. So today is going to be their first time interacting with one another. Some of them have never met their counselors and mentors physically before, and they will be meeting them physically today. So we will have a networking session at the very end of today's program. I enjoin you to maximize that opportunity to put your best foot forward, introduce
the way, my story is not over, yeah? Like the name Genesis, it's still the beginning for me. We are just on another phase where we are starting to dream of all the new and big things we'll do. And I know that you would even do greater things in the future because you have an amazing country with a lot of potential. I'd also like to thank the chairman of Excel Group, my dear friend, Charles Mood, and the lovely wife. Where's Doctor? When you called her, I was trying to find her. Is she here yet? Oh, thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much. I was looking for you. Sorry, the flowers covering you. Thank you. And thank you for the wonderful job you're doing at this place. And like I said, I am very serious about my team and Excel and KEC working together to support our growth. We have presently over 3,000 people in the entire Genesis group, and we're still on a massive growth pattern. Thank you. God bless.
Amazing, amazing. Another round of applause for our keynote speaker. Excellent, excellent. So good to see how, he was able to identify a gap in his community, in his surroundings. And he felt, if this isn't available, why not I go on and solve that problem? And that seemingly small idea has grown into a magnificent source of transformation, not only for its immediate community, but also for the country and indeed for the continent. Another round of applause for our keynote speaker. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing with us really very important lessons in your journey. I'm sure some people have a few questions for you. This really is a magic moment. So I hope that you'll maximize this opportunity to learn from somebody who has so many years of experience, over 30 years of experience, running an indigenous enterprise in a usually challenged environment that we've got here in Nigeria and in Africa. But he has been able to defy all odds to build a conglomerate across different industries. I think that is phenomenal. And for us as young people who are looking to be business leaders in future, it's indeed an honor to be able to learn from somebody like him. So yes, do we have questions for our keynote speaker? We can take maybe 2 or 3. So I've got one person there. Any other one? Second person there. Third person. Fantastic. So Latifat.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your experience with us, and I gained a lot from that experience shared. The question I want to ask is that, can you tell us just one out of the challenges you faced on this path and how you overcame that particular challenge?
Great. Thank you.
Thank you, Latifat. Funnily, my major challenge was managing the people. So there was a 21, about to turn 22-year-old guy, no experience in restaurant, and wanted to set up a restaurant business in Enugu. By the way, the first time I told my mother, look, this is what I want to do, she first laughed, thinking it was a joke. Innocent, okay. So she sees it's not a joke. She says, so, my son, please, why don't you go and do your master's first, and then they do a doctorate? You have all the time. Become a chartered accountant. Go and be chartered. How can my first son go and sell hotels? So it was such a derogatory thing at that time. But I was resolute in what I wanted to do. And so remember, no experience. I even wanted to then apply while doing the service. I tried to apply to a restaurant on Adario Kusanya. I think, remember, it's Zenith Water Margins. Zenith Water Margins. So I went there so that I can gain some experience. I went there, I interviewed with one of the owners. He looked at me and he said, why do you want to work? Why are you not in school? I said, my parents can't afford to pay my fees. He looked at me and said, you don't look like a poor child. I wanted to get experience. So, but he didn't give me that job. He didn't believe my story because I just wanted to. So when I started to do it, I broke once. I mean, I look back and I said, look, I've lost all the money I made during the 2009 crisis, 2008-2009 global financial crisis, and became negative. I didn't think I would ever pay back the banks all the money I owed them in billions of naira. But maintaining, again, a personal brand integrity, always being honest, whether it's your employees or your bankers or your suppliers, has helped me through. So with the team, leading them was easier, and they were and continue to be one of my greatest challenges of being firm and fair, so that the persons believe in you and they can support.
Excellent. Thank you so much. People management definitely is key in running any successful enterprise. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. So we've got the second question. Mike, please. So good to have you share, stories of your challenges, because men are made with the crucible of challenges, right? So we are not only listening to the good stuff, but also the hard, difficult, treacherous stuff. Thank you so much for being honest with us. Second question. As you did a SWOT analysis of your business and your boss, how did you convert the threats to opportunities?
Okay, so I always answer some of these questions with examples, right? In 2008, I was building the Genesis Center and in Port Harcourt. So that's the family entertainment center that had cinemas, restaurants, shopping, games arcade for kids. But just about that time, just before even the crisis I told you about, right? Kidnapping started in Port Harcourt. So I've gotten to a particular point where I couldn't go back. And run by my friend, a close friend of mine, he said, no, Neto, we're not giving you money to complete that place. Boy, I've gone so far. We can't pull back now. These people told me that they're not giving me, so I flew to Lagos and started. They said, no, the guy's from River State, and I'm no chance knows who I'm talking about. I said, no, so everybody's running away from Port Harcourt, so how can you be building this thing there? I said, if they finish running, they will come back. So then I told him, said, look, I can't even stop, I can't go back. I have to finish this thing, otherwise I'll be finished myself. So he looked at the determination and resilience, in me, and then he agreed to give me the money he did at that time, a lot of money. And lo and behold, just
Thank you so much, Sarah. Keep pushing the boundaries. Have a single-minded belief that impossible is nothing. As you do your part, do not forget the grace of God. And like he has rightly said, you lose 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So unless you try, I can tell. Thank you so much, Sarah. Third question, final question. for sharing with us your wealth of experience and expertise in only a few minutes. We cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much. Another round of applause for our keynote speaker, please. Great. Thank you so much, sir. We will now proceed to watch the video testimonials by some of the graduates from the Graduate Advancement Program Cohort 6. I believe that the media team is ready to play the video testimonials from the participants, as well as testimonials from some of the SMEs where the participants interned. I must reiterate that we got our internship partnership through MSME Africa. Thank you so much, MSME Africa, for your kindness for partnering with KEC to provide internship opportunities to the participants. Thank you so much. Media team, over to you. team at KEC putting their all in managing the participants. I'd now like to invite the program officer, Bukola Shodainde, to share with us the program update and report. Over to you, Bukola.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to my fellow participants. They are so dear to me, my dear participants. I love you guys so much. I'm sorry for being a thorn in the flesh sometimes. I'm so sorry. But good afternoon. It's nice seeing your faces once again. I would like to say good afternoon and welcome again to the graduation ceremony for the GAP Batch 6 participants. I would like to welcome all of the participants, counselors, mentors, facilitators, special guest of honors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today you guys are the most important person to me. Mentors, facilitators, counselors, you guys have been awesome all through the journey. I just want to say a very big thank you to you. More importantly, I would like to thank you for being a part of this young men and women's life over the past 10 days. It is the commitment, perseverance, and attitude of these amazing participants that brought us here today. Congratulations to all graduates. You have made it here today in the face of all the challenges we have to deal with in our own world over the past week. Why have you not submitted the assignment? I'm sure some of you remember that statement. Why have you not submitted the assignment? What is going on with your counseling or mentoring session? Why are you not active in your SME? I'm sure all those questions will still be ringing in your heart. We are not here to talk about that today. We are here to celebrate all of you, the outstanding young men and women for us. The journey started months ago when the call for application was made. It was a competitive process. 752 applicants across the country applied, and after a rigorous selection, 55 graduates were admitted into the program. Today, we have 38 students graduating after 10 weeks of intensive training and mentoring. It is my greatest honor to lead this cohort, and I am extremely proud of the achievement. In the last 10 weeks, the graduates have undergone employability skill training and digital marketing training. With the help of our excellent facilitators from across the globe, graduates have been trained and certified in social media management, email marketing, search and web optimization. To enhance their learning, we partnered with 10 SMEs, many present today through MSME Africa platform. MSME Africa, please let's give them a round of applause. They've been so wonderful. Thank you very much, Mr. Lusheye. We are so grateful to provide 8 weeks of internship for the graduates. This internship gave the graduates practical opportunities to practice their new knowledge in real-life situations. The training, internship, and mentoring from our outstanding group of counselors and mentors have produced amazing and capable graduates seated in the audience. Our goal when we started this course was to upskill young Nigerians with digital skills and create opportunities to earn and improve living. I'm delighted to announce that 5 of the 38 graduates have gotten new jobs while in the program, and we expect more in the coming months. This is why we invest in the GAP program, create opportunities for young Nigerians to maximize their potential. My special appreciation, I want a resounding clap for these special people. My special appreciation goes to the Lagos State government, Lagos State Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment. Without them, we cannot be here. Thank you so much. They are headline sponsor of the Graduate Advancement Program Batch 6. Thank you for making this possible. I would like to extend my gratitude to our amazing group of facilitators, mentors, and counselors. Odo and his wife, thank you so much. Whose vision we are executing. Thank you for the opportunity. To my team, you guys are so wonderful. I love you so much, Ezine. I love you, Tosin. Thank you so much. We go again next year. Thank you, people. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, wonderful Tosin. Another round of applause for the team at KEC, responsible for the successful implementation of GAP 6. Wonderful. Good, good, good. We now dive straight into the next big thing on the agenda, the panel session. And this promises to be very, very interesting and enlightening. The panel session will be focused on the theme, realizing the potential of Nigerian youth through upskilling and opportunities. Realizing the potential of Nigerian youth through upskilling and opportunities. I would now like to invite upstage the first panelist for the panel session. The first panelist for the panel session is a digital media consultant. She is a graduate of the University of Ilorin with a bachelor's degree in linguistics. She's also got a degree in mass communication from the Kwara State University. She currently works as a brand manager at Press One Africa. She's got certifications from Northwestern University and the University of California in brand strategy, product marketing, content marketing, and social media management. Her professional experiences cut across the media and advertising agency, fintech, consulting, real estate, and the agricultural sector. Her expertise is in providing data-driven, insightful, and storytelling approaches to providing business solutions, presenting companies with a competitive advantage in achieving their marketing objectives. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, please make welcome Priscilla Korede-Bash as she comes forward, our first panelist for today. Thank you so much, Priscilla, for the good work that you are doing. I would now like to invite upstage our next facilitator, our next panelist, who is a training consultant. She is a skills and behavioral trainer with over 10 years of experience in facilitating different soft skills and management trainings. She is a graduate of mass communication, with a master's degree in organizational behavior from the University of Lagos. She is an associate member of the Nigerian Institute of Training and Development. She is heavily invested in human capacity development through training facilitation, mentoring, and coaching. The development of a staff is a passion that she possesses and she strives to achieve every day. She adopts the blended learning style of training to ensure that training outcomes impact individuals and the performance of organizations positively. She's an experienced learning and development specialist with a demonstrated history of facilitating learning sessions that cut across several topics. She has creative vision and passion for delivering dynamic and engaging training and coaching experiences on emotional intelligence, collaboration and teamwork, interpersonal skills, communication skills, time management and organizational skills, work-life balance, and many, many more. Ladies and gentlemen, with a rousing round of applause, please make welcome Mrs. Loretta Udemba. Beautiful. So good to have you here, ma'am, and thank you so much for the incredible work that you are doing. Our third facilitator for today, you have been hearing maximizing the potential of Nigerian youth through upskilling and opportunities. Please make welcome the Executive Secretary of the Knowledge Exchange Center, Tosin Ogunsanya, as he comes forward.
Thank you very much. I think I'll just wrap this time. Maybe there's no question. Apologies. a round of applause for our panelists. Thank you very much. Now, one thing in what the three of you are said is value, and that is what our keynote speaker mentioned about. He said that we have unemployed youth, but they are also unemployable. We need to talk about that. I've asked Ms. Loretta, experience in training, you have experience in mentoring. How a young person build value? I know that's a big question, but how can a young person build value to the point where they don't need
met people and they say there is this particular opportunity and it's going to make you millions of naira. It's because you are within that network. If you are not there, you just will get it other opportunities that will give you 20 naira, 100 and 1,000 naira. So be a person of value, build your network, and then money will naturally come.
Because if you are starting a business and you are not there, out there, there's no how people will know you. Because most people that are starting business, they don't even have any physical location. But it's about the value they are adding, and and you put it out there. Just like Priscilla said, you need to have something that you are doing. You need to have a record of what you are doing, and you put it out there. So those are the basic skills that from my own experience, that I feel you need for your entrepreneurship journey. Thank you.
Yeah, I think you did a very good job. I just want to add that typically entrepreneurs around here will start off as self-employed people. What does that mean? You are the operations manager, you are the HR person. So what basically you're doing is that you have just employed yourself, right? You're still running everything. It's not a problem at that stage. But at the point you become a business owner, where you are meant to have systems and processes in place, and you can't be the one doing your digital marketing, that would be a distraction for you at that point. But what happens at that stage when you are a self-employed person is that you have been able to learn all those things. So that when your digital marketing person is saying something, you say, no, I have an idea of these things. I've tried it before. I've done basically everything before. I've done the HR, I've done the accounting and what have you. So for you not to lose focus as a business owner, your job is not to be doing operations, because you're meant to spend my time strategizing and thinking at the top level. So at that point, you need to outsource. You need to employ. You need to get freelancers to do some things for you. But at the beginning, it might be very difficult for you not to get involved in all of those things.
Thank you very much, sir. About your question, please.
Thank you. I would like to ask, this question goes to Mr. Shere. You know, when you were starting your MSME, now I want to know, because sometimes, now you were creating value, right? And the money was not coming at that time. How were you able to sustain yourself, your personal expenses? And secondly, in putting your work out there as a starter, is there a limit to it? Like when it becomes excess, something, like putting your work for people to see, is there a limit to how it can become excess?
I think I understand. So the first question, how was I sustaining myself? So I started MSMA Africa in 2020 March in the thick of May. But that's not the only thing that I do. I actually started running my first business in 2011. Yeah, 2011 I became an entrepreneur. But of course, 2014, nobody there to tell me to go and pick up a job again. So I had that gap of about 2.5 years. I mean, I got to a point where if I wanted to borrow money from my wife, she would say, write me a check, so that I will be sure you're going to pay back. You understand? So at that point, I knew that I needed to do something. So that's what I just probably, this might be useful to someone. If you're trying something and it's not working, it's not a problem if you step aside a little while to go do some other things. That's what I've learned personally. I picked up a job in 2014, worked on it for about 2.5 years while still running my business. And when I came back, that's why I'm so passionate about entrepreneurs. I found out that there were gaps and there were skills I didn't have when I first launched out. And that's why I'm all about empowering entrepreneurs today. So how did I sustain myself? I fell back on the other things that I'm doing. So I run a training and consulting business. I'm also into marketing communication. So that sustained me while MSME Africa was not bringing in money. That's the answer to the first question. So if you are going to create something that will not bring you money in the immediate, you need to ask yourself, am I able to sustain myself? If you are not able to, you need to find a way where you can commercialize that thing. If not, you are going to get to a point where you ask yourself, who sent me on this journey? Because you are going to be very broke, and you would, if you are not careful, you will hate yourself, right? So find something that will sustain you. If you are doing that thing that is passion to you, and you can still do some other thing that will bring in money, please go ahead and do it. Now the second one you said, is there a time you get to when it becomes too much, when you are trying to sell yourself, right? When you are trying to tell people, this is what I do. You will know when you are overdoing it, right? Because you are not meant to sell yourself. We are not meant to oversell. There is a point you get to and it looks like you are just begging. So at the initial stage, I needed everybody to know what we were doing. So I was telling people, this is what I'm doing, this is me. But at some point, when the value became so much, people started calling us. I mean, we still get calls today to say, let's collaborate, let's do this, let's do that, within and outside Nigeria. So at some point, people will start calling you because they've seen your value. But at the initial stage, you should go all out, really.
For this opportunity. Before I ask my question, I would like to go personal so that you can understand where my question is coming from. Okay, I am someone who started my career in banking. Then I'm someone that when you talk to about a business, I can actually advise you, give you an outlay of how the business should go, and trust me, it will be successful. So over time, my husband has always and constantly advised me to start my own business. But the truth is, I'm scared. Okay, so now I would like to ask this question. Can everyone be an entrepreneur? Like, can everybody start a business? I'm scared that I may not be known in the next 5 years. I may not be known in the next 10 years. Can everybody be that? An entrepreneur. Number two, how can I eliminate my fear? Because I've tried. Like, I stopped working. I joined Eco Insurance to even learn the rudiments of marketing. It did not work. Not like I was not selling policy, but at the point I was like a shadow of myself. Depression set in. I wasn't feeling fulfilled. Then I started going for different courses to actually improve and upskill me, and that's why I came to that. I won't say it's not working. I'm getting better because this month, I'll say I've made it a side hustle to do business. This month, I've made profits over 50K. I've made sales. I'm just saying, how can I make it my main business? How can I eliminate this fear and become an entrepreneur? Sorry. Am I being small-minded to say that I can only do it as side hustle and not a main course, as a main business? If I am, how can I leave this zone of being small-minded? Thank you.
Okay, I think I'll start with that last question. Because, I mean, the main question I would have loved to ask, sorry, are you here? When you say you were afraid, what exactly were you scared of? Are you scared of making money or you're scared of being known? So maybe we get clarity, we can understand where you're coming from.
Now, just that I mean that what I actually put myself to.
Yeah, I think I get it. So you want fame and money. Yeah, so that looks more like it. So for me, really, from my own point of view, I feel fame and money, I think they are sisters, I guess. But there are some people that have chosen fame. There are people that are popular that don't have money. I'm sure you've heard of musicians that are really thinking we are jumping to their stuff, but they don't have any money. You know, that's fame. They've chosen fame. Now, they did not really chase after the money. So for you as a business person, I mean, from my own point of view, I would feel, if you know your fear is fame, I mean, you just want to be known. So if you are doing, let's assume your business is logistics, for instance, you want it to be known that, okay, so logistics is your go-to logistics for business. I mean, that will heavily rely on your marketing as well. I mean, how good is your PR? And the way I'm seeing it, I mean, you're a startup business, so that means you don't have a really wide budget for really pursuing all of this. One thing I would just advise is that you should understand that fame is not instant, right? I mean, all these people really had to work towards getting fame. And those that had the 1 month fame, now they had a lot of money to push their PR and marketing. So if your fear is fame, I really think you should just put that back in mind to know that you're not going to get fame instantly. Maybe you should put money forward. I mean, when you don't have the money, trust me, if you want, hire the best PR agency, you want everybody to know you, right? They will get it done in 1 month. I mean, that happens, right? So my own advice is that as an entrepreneur, right, and you are still really at your early stage of business, chase the money. Make sure that whatever it is you're doing, that's why you're getting all these skills, right? So you can be much more better. Gather all of this knowledge and put it right into your business. And I'm sure that 50K that you're saying you're recording in just the past few months, right? You can record multiple times because you focused on that. So don't be overwhelmed by fame. They would know you, trust me, they will. But not today, not tomorrow, especially at this stage, right? So, I mean, that would be my own advice. That's answering your last question. Maybe my fellow panelists can really get the other question.
I would like to answer the question she asked. Can everybody be an entrepreneur? Yes. I think I'll use my own self as an example. During the 2020, the lockdown, yes, I actually had time to myself and I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I started my business, I had my plans and everything. But when I got into the field and I got faced with a lot of rejections, submitting proposal here and there, and I discovered I was lacking something, the persistence and that persistent spirit that I actually need to drive it. even when nothing is coming forth. And actually did an assessment of myself, and I asked myself, am I actually cut out for entrepreneurship, or I should, build a career? Some of us can actually function more in a structured system where the vision is already set out and you run with it. What I'm not trying to confuse you, but I'm trying to pass a message across that it's not everybody that can, because some people will be if we are all entrepreneurs, so who are the other people that we work together to help achieve the goal? So it's not everyone. I think that is the pressure now. When you go on WhatsApp status, everybody's doing business. Now you'll be wondering, am I the only one that's not doing business? So we shouldn't get carried. Look at yourself, assess yourself, identify your strengths and your weakness. Business is not a joke. It's not for children. Just like our keynote speaker said, there are so many things that if you are not a strong person, that can break you. And Mr. Lucia said that you can experience brokenness, if I can use that word. So business is tough. Are you ready? You need to set your mind. And he said, if you start a business and it's not going well, you can put it on hold and, maybe get a job while you are still running that by the side, understanding the business. So let's just have an open mindset. I know that if you want to do business, you can, but don't see it as a do or die thing. Just identify that thing that you are very good at, that is bringing you money. Be doing that while you are still running that business idea. You can never tell. In the next 5 years, that inspiration, the right opportunity, the right environment, something can just happen for you to actually bring that side business to life and make it your major hustle. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. That's what I would tell you. Don't put too much pressure. Keep on doing that business by the side, and that other thing that you feel you have your major strength in, also pursue it. And I believe by the end of the day, you will be satisfied and fulfilled. Thank you.
If I would just add to that. So can everybody become an entrepreneur? No, not everybody should be. So some people will just invest in business that some of us are running. And if everybody becomes an entrepreneur, then who are we going to employ? So not everybody should be an entrepreneur. And then for the question that you asked about, you talked about fame, being small-minded. So you also mentioned that you have a way of coaching people on how to run businesses, and they seem to do well with it. And then your husband says, why can't you also start your own business? Maybe that's not the business that you should run. Maybe you should focus more on becoming a coach to entrepreneurs. And of course, get more skills about becoming a business development service provider, becoming a business coach. Yeah, I know a lot of people say if you have not run a business for 100 years, you cannot be a coach. I think that's a lie. Just like saying that Mourinho wouldn't have been a good coach if he had not played football for most of his life. Sometimes you just need to get coaching skills, right? You don't necessarily have to have practiced 100 years for you to be a good coach. I know there is a place for experience, which I don't discount at all. So maybe you just need to focus on becoming a coach. Maybe you need to focus on becoming, on providing support to entrepreneurs, which is an area you have identified, instead of running a particular business that you've seen other people run, so that you don't put yourself under so much pressure. With regards to fame would always come when you are creating value. I keep talking about value. Let me give my own example too. I'd always wanted to be on TV like everybody had always been, but a lot of people won't believe that I didn't get on TV until 2020. Even though I've seen so many people who wanted to be on TV. But now I'm the one running away. Sincerely, I'm not bragging. I've been on TVC no less than 7 times this year. I've been on STV, I've been everywhere. If anybody wants to talk about MSME now, I'm sure by the time they ask them to mention 3 names of possible people they want to speak, they will call me. So sometimes the fame you're looking for would come while you're just doing what you're doing, right? You're doing that thing, people know you for it. When somebody says, I want somebody to speak on something, they will mention your name. So don't focus on being popular, on getting the fame. Focus on doing the job, being the right circle, and people will start calling your name. That's what I think. So it's not a bad thing that I have decided to go back to the corporate world, but I think you need to also get over thinking that you have to make the shoes by yourself. Nobody gets rich by using their hands only to do things. Yeah, I know that feeling happened there. But you really are still a self-employed person if you are still the one doing all of that. We need to move from being self-employed to becoming business owners, where you are creating systems, businesses for people to run. What we are just doing is just oversight and doing the strategic thing. If you are the one doing the shoes, you are the one going to go and buy leather, then how are you going to have time to think about the 5 years, 10 years development plan of that business? You are passionate about it, I understand. You want to see well-made shoes, but what makes you feel you can't create other people? You can't actually teach other people to produce better shoes than you do. Because the job of leaders is not to produce followers, it's also to produce other leaders. That's what I think. So tell yourself, I need to create other people that can produce better shoes than I do. They run the business, I can still do my 9 to 5, I oversee what they are doing. At some point you can even employ a manager to also oversee what they are doing. And before you know it, you have 3, 4, 5 operations in different cities. That's how to grow a business. That's how to become known. Not by doing it by yourself. You won't go very, very far if you are still doing everything. But that means that the others are limited, really. The others are very much able to do them by yourself. So that's my advice.
Thank you very much. We've got me in the session. Apologies for two other questions that I will take them. Thankfully, that these all are mentors, so you can borrow somebody else's mentor and ask the question. But I just want to reiterate the theme of the conversation that all our participants talking about, our chairman, which said there's value. There's a lot of talk around value. It's creating value, ensuring that you invest in creating value is important. 2 is consistency in creating value. Consistency in creating value. The third one is important is talking about the value created. So first be investing in value. Second, be consistent in ensuring that you create value. The third one. Just give a wonderful round of applause to our panelists. Please, don't worry, food is coming, food is coming. Clap, clap. Alright, please, I want to go to the moderator now. Thank you very much.
Excellent. A round of applause for all of our panelists and our moderator for such a fantastic session. It was insightful, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I personally learned a lot. Value, value, value. Be a value-adding person. VAP. Be a value-adding person. Add value to yourself. Create value for others. And speak about the value that you create. Personal branding is very important. I do not expect that the graduates will be active on social media at this time. Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, strategic positioning, talking about the good work that you do, right, for yourself and for other people. Start small. Talk about the extensive experiences that you have garnered through the 10-week program in GAP. Share that. That's one way to show that you're a value-added person. Because someone who has been able to gain employability skills, gain technical digital skills, gain hands-on skills through internship, nobody would think that you're not a valuable person, right? Because you'll be able to show that you did 1 or 2 things. You created impacts. You were able to deliver on certain projects. And those are the key pointers to somebody who carries value and who can deliver value. Another round of applause to KEC for putting this together. This has been a phenomenal event. I believe that we have thoroughly enjoyed ourselves and learned a whole lot. So we'll move to one of the big reasons why why we are here today. The award ceremony. 38 of you out of 752 applications. I believe 150 people were selected in the first round. A few people fell by the wayside, but only 38 of you have been resilient enough to stay to the very end, showing up every week. A round of applause to our graduates. Good, well done, well done. You deserve all of the ovation. You should give yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. Good. Well done. I will invite the program officer, Bukola, showing there in the wonderful Bukola. The Bukola who would be firm and fair. The Bukola who will say, why haven't you submitted your assignments? Why haven't you submitted your assignment? How is your internship going? Bukola will lead the award ceremony. Over to you, Bukola.
Thank you very much, ma'am. To my fellow participants, I would say congratulations to you all. If you remember vividly, during the orientation program, the chairman, Excel Africa, mentioned that he's going to be celebrating the top, right, for that program. So I'll be announcing the top 3 participants and we'll be awarding them their certificate of achievement. I mean, you guys have done wonderfully well, but these 3 people went the extra mile. As in, extra mile in terms of their counseling, mentoring session, doing the classes, their assignments, group tasks, and in their SME, they had a lot of positive impact in their SME. So I want to say you guys are all important to us, but these 3 people did exceedingly far above what we expect of them, and it has been so amazing. So I would like to call Mr. Sheye Olurotimi, MSME Africa, to please present the certificate or achievement to the 3rd best graduating student for the Graduate Advancement Program, the 3rd best, in person of Emmanuel Imafidon. Emmanuel Imafidon, please, a sounding round of applause to program, that's 6. I would like to invite Madam Beckley, Lagos State Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment, to present the award for 2nd best graduating student to Chizobam Odugo. Chizobam. Very much, ma'am. And for the best graduating students, the Graduate Advancement Program Batch 6 2022, I would like to invite the chairman, Excel Africa, Mr. Charles Nwodo, to present the certificate of achievement to the winner with a standing ovation for the winner for the best graduating students. Please, I want us to all rise for the best graduating students of Graduate Advancement Program Batch 6 2022 in the person of Umba Uka. Yes, ma'am. That is SME owner, Simply Exponential, Mrs. Fire Williams.
Top three performing graduates above all, and more importantly, three of you, I would take you on board my personal mentor network. Okay? So we'll grow together. All right? Congratulations. But the rest of the class also, congratulations to you.
Wow. God, when? When will I have my own $500,000 naira? When will I be connected to Chairman Excel Africa Group? God, when? Oh, wow. Congratulations to the three top performing graduates of the CAP program. Congratulations to you. Another round of applause to the top 3 graduating students. Wonderful. Today has really been phenomenal. I do not even want it to end. But before we go, I think it's important that we practicalize something that we have spoken about, networking. I'm aware that many of the participants are just seeing themselves for the first time after the 10-week virtual program. They've interacted with facilitators, mentors, and counselors virtually. And some of them are only seeing themselves physically for the first time. So in about 10 minutes, so this is called speed networking. In 10 minutes, you speak with somebody that you're just meeting for the first time. Remember, we spoke about putting your best foot forward. Your elevator pitch, I believe all of us know what the elevator pitch is. Because for some of the entrepreneurs here, you may want to interact with a fellow entrepreneur, or maybe interact with some of the graduates. Some of the graduates want to interact with one another, or you want to interact with somebody that you've been eyeing somewhere to put your best foot forward. So I'm going to give us 10 minutes to put our best foot forward in the speed networking session. Basically introducing yourself, who you are, what you do, the value that you bring to the table. Remember, we've been talking about value. So the time starts now in 10 minutes. I will have a few volunteers who will tell us who they met and maybe some new contacts they got. So over to you. I want to see a cross fertilization of movements in the room in 10 minutes. The time starts now. So I see people already connected with one another. So good, so good. People are still shy. Don't be shy. Why shall I shy? Why shall I shy? Some people have their phones out already, ready to get some new contacts. Very good. As you exchange contacts, follow-up is important. Some people pack loads of complimentary cards in their pockets, in their wallets, never to return to them any longer. Don't let that be you. Follow up. As simple as, hello, I'm Taiwo Olawaimi. I was at MC at the GAP graduation event, which held on so and so date. I had the pleasure of speaking with you, and we spoke on so and so and so. And I look forward to future engagements with you. Something as simple as that. So follow-up is also important as you exchange contacts. Let's keep the conversation going. Don't be shy. All of our graduates are off their seats interacting with one or more persons. Very beautiful to see. But there's a lady in white and jeans still stuck to her seat, and I'm not sure why. I can see a few people still stuck to their seats. A dashing man in very nice navy blue suit still on his phone. I'm wondering why he's still on his seat. So let's keep the conversation going. Very beautiful to see. I like that Priscilla is a very sharp lady. She has spoken to like 10 people in this room, collected strong contacts of 10 people. Priscilla. You're doing well. Thank you, Loretta, for bailing our dashing man in blue suits. Thank you, Jare. I'm sure some people will finish Priscilla today with Ma. I want you to mentor me. Ma, I want you to mentor me. Please mentor me to Ma. Who will be my own mentor? And there's still a dashing man in orange shirt stuck to his seat and to his phone. Dashing man in orange shirt. Networking. What's up? Network now. Even our cameramen are networking. Please, don't be left behind, yo. So we have less than 2 minutes to the end of the speed networking session. Less than 2 minutes. Do we need extra sheets? Some students like extra sheets, extra time. We want extra sheets. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Thank you, wonderful people. You may now return to your seats. The speed networking session is now over. Very good, very good, very good. Can I have one person, one of the graduating students, tell me what the experience was like in the speed networking session? Just one person. Someone who hasn't spoken before. Fine lady in white shirts, blue jeans. Beautiful. Please, let's encourage her. She's shy. Give her a round of applause as she comes forward, I beg. Good. Where are our applauses? Clap for her. Clap for her. Good. Okay. Use my mic. So what was the experience for you? I know you're a shy lady.
Yeah, my experience was actually awesome because I had the chance to meet Mrs. Priscilla here. Because during our class was very, very, very insightful and interesting. So I actually practicalized something and some things didn't work well. So I didn't know I would have the chance to meet her physically today. And now I have to meet her now, collect her number and talk further on WhatsApp.
Fantastic, so good to see. I see some of us are still engrossed in conversations, and that's so beautiful to see. Let's keep the conversation going. Please share your experiences on social media and tag the KEC team, tag Excel Africa Group, use the hashtag GAP6, and let's keep the conversation going about how the KEC team is transforming youth employability skills in Nigeria and indeed in Africa. I'll now invite Edine Nwodo, the Senior Executive Officer, yes, at KEC, to share with us votes of thanks as we round up today's event. It has been a phenomenal time with you all. Thank you so much for being an excellent audience. Edine, over to you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so sorry that this program started late, but we've been able to round up everything basically. And I just want to thank you all for staying till this moment, being for supporting us in your own little way. I would like to thank, extend my heartfelt gratitude to our keynote speaker, Dr. Nito Orazumike, our panelists, Mrs. Priscilla Bash, Madam Loretta Ogulemba, Mr.
Mr. Olusheye wrote to me. To our partners, Lagos State Ministry of Work Creation and Employment, and also MSME Africa, I would like to say a very big thank you. To our mentors, career counselors, facilitators, you have all been nothing short of wonderful and helpful during this whole program. I would like to also say a very big thank you. I would also like to thank the chairman of Excel Africa, Mr. Charles Modo, who made today very, very possible. I would also want to say a big thank you to everyone who has supported this program in every way possible. And, to also our participants, whom without all of you guys, this would not have been an event. I want to say a very big thank you. And to everyone here for coming and showing up, I want to say a very big and wonderful thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for your support so far. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, 18A, and thank you so much, everyone. It has been a phenomenal event and has been an incredible honor to serve as your host today. I am Taiwo Olawaimi. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep contributing to transforming youth development in Nigeria and indeed in Africa. And to all of the graduating students, congratulations to you. Keep being value-adding persons. All the best to you. I think that it is important to have a photo session, so the photographers will guide us so that we can have photo sessions. Is that fine? All right, good. So we could have the graduating students upstage with the chairman Excel Group and the KEC team. Tosin, Buki, photo sessions please with the graduating students. All right, so graduating students, please come up stage. Come up stage. Congratulations to all of you. Would it be better to be off stage? Not sure. Downstage, right? Okay, hi. Downstage. Some up, okay, so some persons up. So some persons can be on stage. Vertically challenged persons, please find your positions. The mentors, counselors, and facilitators with the KEC team. Mentors, facilitators, counselors with the KEC team. Mentors, counselors, facilitators. phenomenal time with you. Thank you so much for being a part of today's event. And we wish you a smooth trip back to your various destinations.